Sagittarius. How are you guys doing? Thank you for hanging in there. Today I'm going to be doing your love forecast for August 2016. Today Uranus is going retrograde and there is a grand mutable cross happening. I'm not an astrologer, so I believe that this will affect Sagittarius, although I'm not sure. I know Uranus is retrograding in Aries, which explains my Aries reading where there were a lot of reversals. Now, I can't remember how Sagittarius is going to be affected by this. I'm a card reader, so this is my strength. This reading is for all my Sagittarius suns, Sagittarius moons, and Sagittarius risings, and those on the cusp of Sagittarius. This is your love reading for the month of August. Spirit, what will be so for Sagittarius? Just making sure cards are looking good. What will be so for Sagittarius for the month of August 2016? What do my Sagittarians need to look out for? What are the messages and energies that will be affecting my Sagittariuses in terms of their love lives? I am going to be doing a rune casting today, as well as pulling an oracle message at the end of your reading. So stay tuned for that. I am going in order of likes this month, as I did last month and the month prior. So if you like this reading, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That ensures that I get your reading out first next month. Although I will mention that it's been taking me an extraordinarily long time to get the readings out for you this month. Each reading has been taking a painstaking amount of time, and I apologize for, just the fact that it's taking me so long to get these readings out, but that is the energy that I'm dealing with right now. It's like every reading just sucks so much energy out of me. So I just I'm going at a pace that feels comfortable, and it is very slow. It has taken me forever. Sagittarius, what are the messages that you have for Sagittarius with regards to their love lives for the month of August? This is for my Sagittarius suns, Sagittarius moons, and Sagittarius risings, and those on the cusp. What will be so, Spirit? Okay. What will be so for Sagittarius? This is the 10-card Celtic cross spread that I use for your love forecast. Let me just set the tarot cards aside here. And I'm going to be doing the rune casting now. Messages for Sagittarius. Just move this forward. That's your outcome card. I just wanted to move it. Okay, so 2 runes face up on the card that crowns you, the message that crowns you for August. There's 1 rune face down, that's the unknown in your near future position. There's a rune way up here. I'll just pull it down for you so you can see. And it landed on its side. I will accept it. But it seems that it's in a higher conscious level and a higher place. Perhaps just something that you think about from time to time. So let's take a look at your cards. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords crossed by the 8 of Wands. What comes below you is the Ace of Swords. What comes above you is the 5 of Pentacles. In your recent past, you have the 3 of Swords. In your near future, you have the Queen of Swords. In the position of how you see yourself, you have a Star reversed. In your environment, this is also how your significant other may be viewing you or dealing with you. They have the Two of Rods. Your hopes and fears are the King of Pentacles. And your outcome for the month of August is the Eight of Swords reversed. Okay. So Sagittarius. That's so weird. I thought that there was a rune here. Oh yeah, the rune that was here was an unknown message. Let's talk about your cards. So in your central position, or in the significator position, this is the energy that you walk in to August with. You have the Seven of Swords. So this is a mental energy. It is an energy of conflict or change. It can be that you're planning on doing something or getting away with something. It could be that some of you are literally leaving a situation behind, or as depicted in the card, this is the thief here. He is lowering down some things he stole from this room here. He has jewelry and a bag of swords. 5 of the swords are in his bag, and 2 of them are in this other bag that he's lowering down. And he's got a sly look on his face. It's almost as though he knows he's going to get away with it. Whatever this is he's been up to, he knows he's going to get away with it. So there's kind of a smugness here. Definitely someone who is up to no good. This may be a cunning personality. It could be that you are dealing with an air sign. Air signs are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And what crosses you, excuse me, for the month of August is the Eight of Rods. So this is in your challenge position right now. It's what may be helping or hindering you. And this is a card of communication. Passionate communication, travel, things moving rapidly, messages coming in. In their challenge position, it could be that you're receiving positive communication from someone, or you did get a message. For some of you, it could be that you're in a relationship and you're going behind the other person's back, and it's because you're receiving text messages from someone. If that's not the case, it could be that you're planning to get away with something, and or you're strategizing, and it has to do with some communications that you're dealing with. Want to skip to the recent past because you have the Three of Swords here, which is my heartbreak card. It seems as though there was a betrayal or sacrifice, something that perhaps broke your heart in the recent past. We're talking 1 to 2 weeks ago, could be longer. Either someone left you, well, I'm getting the sense that your heart was broken, and I'm also getting by a female. For some of you, it was by a female. For others of you, not so much. Could have been a male. But I am getting a female energy here. That's what my intuition is telling me. In the foundation of the situation, this is what puts you here with the Seven of Swords. You have the Ace of Swords reversed. Lots of swords energy. And this talks about difficult communication. Could be that there was some confusion or a lack of truth. Someone not speaking the truth. Being kind of cloudy in terms of your own communication. Maybe just not really being very clear in terms of the words spoken, or maybe just not knowing what the truth was about the situation. it's a rather confused energy. It says that you were not able to cut away the BS. Here, there's a clarity about this card, and the message comes in the form of communication. Here I see the communication coming in finally. I mean, your challenge is really just to receive the communication, and then what is it that you do with it? You know, in your present situation, it's like you're planning something, you're scheming on something. Okay, that's the kind of the feeling I'm getting. In your conscious level, this is what you may be thinking or feeling this month. You have the Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're thinking that you feel alienated from someone. There's a perceived lack. It could be that you feel separated from someone by time and space. It could be that you're thinking about financial issues or a poverty mindset. So a poverty mindset is where, you know, I'm not good enough, or this person, they never, you know, they're not right for me because there's always this excuse or that excuse. It really comes from a set of like a victim mentality or feelings of low self-worth, low self-esteem, you know, poverty mindset, never having enough, never being enough. They're never a perceived lack of whatever it is that you need to feel secure. So in your thoughts and your feelings, you may be feeling insecure about the situation. Perhaps that's what's causing you. It may be with regards to what happened in the past. You know, this heartbreak, this betrayal. Now there are some runes coming up here. The first rune that I have is Manu's female. Okay, so I was right. I do feel this has to do with a female. Now she's Mark Stave. So I don't feel like this female has done right to you. I don't feel like she has been a good influence on you. The next thing that I see, just give me a second here. I have Awa's safety. Yeah, so this has to do with feeling comfortable in your own skin, feeling secure, feeling like you have a safe environment. You know, it has to do with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, whereby, you know, you have a good job, you have your self-esteem, you're able to put things out into the world, you get positive feedback. That contributes to good self-esteem. You have food, water, shelter, all of your basic needs taken care of. Something along the lines of there's a perceived lack in one of those needs, one of those, you know, in the pyramid, in the hierarchy of needs, there's something there that you feel like you're missing. Okay, so your goal this month should be to figure out if this is real or if this is just something that you're making up. Is this something that you really need to correct? I do feel like, because you have Nathi's constraint here. Let's see, yeah. Is that right? Yeah, you have Nathi's constraint. It was way out here, almost tipping over. And it tells me that in the far reaches of your mind, you know that there's a particular need of yours that's not being met. There's something that you know is maybe putting up a barrier for you, or it's creating conflict for you in terms of reaching or making those needs, meeting those needs. So a constraint can be, you know, like I really need this person to give me 100%. I need this person to give me 100%, or I need this person to at least tell me that they love me, or show me a sign that they're going to be here for me. I don't know. There's a perceived constraint here as well, something that's standing in your way. You know in the back of your mind, It's creating this lack, creating this alienation, creating this chasm in your mind. This is mental energy, though. In your significator position, this has to do with your material security. Food, water, shelter, love, respect, self-esteem, worthiness, where you stand, you know, that kind of thing. Now in the near future, I do see a female energy coming in. She could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is a woman who's very fair and logical. She is detached from her emotions. I'd say she has hair on the dark side of the spectrum. Could have lighter eyes. Someone who, she'll be a good communicator, could be witty. She loves talking. She loves writing. She could be a teacher or someone who deals with the law. She could be, I mean, she's positively aspected here, and she's coming in the middle of August for you. So this could be someone that is a friend or someone that you're interested in. What else do I want to say about her? Her sword is upright, so she is someone who's considerate and wants to be fair and do what's right. But also I'm getting that she's likely single, divorced, or widowed, or someone that is just a very independent person. She don't need no man. That's what I'm getting. This is someone who is very independent. She can stand on her own, that kind of thing. Now, in the position of how you see yourself, you have the Star in reverse. So this is how you see yourself, Sagittarius. There's a sense of hopelessness, and maybe that someone is so far out of reach, or something is seems so unlikely to happen. The caution here is that if you're going to be optimistic, if you're going to hold on to hope, you need to take proactive steps forward. Okay, you may be wishing upon a star, but not taking the necessary steps to move towards that goal. You may be feeling a lack of faith in a situation, or that your hope is slowly going away. It could be that you were really hoping that this person would do something or say something to make you feel more secure, and they just haven't. They haven't. And it could be that you're losing hope or faith in them. Those are some things, some messages that I'm getting. Now, in your environment, this is also how your significant other may be viewing you or dealing with you. They see that you're at a crossroads, that you have a decision to make. You aren't sure. Maybe you have more than one option and you haven't decided amongst those two options. It could be that you're not sure. You know, the Two of Rods is at the precipice of making a decision. It's saying, spread your wings, fly. You're on a new path here. You have nothing to lose. All you have to do is choose. You can't make the wrong choice. So they see that you just have to choose. You just have to make up your mind. Once you make up your mind, you're not going to make the wrong choice. You're losing faith. Maybe you need to have more faith in yourself in this situation, and stop putting the faith in the other person, you know, depending on what your situation is. But yeah, they're just saying that they see that you have options, and that you just need to choose an option. You just need to choose a direction. And you really can't make a wrong choice here, whatever it is you decide. All right. In your hopes and fears, I have the King of Pentacles. I'm getting an earth sign male, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This is a very good business partner, or a person that's good in a relationship. They'd be a good provider. I am getting masculine energy here. This type of person makes excellent business decisions. They are immaculate in terms of their dress. They come in with great ideas. extremely down to earth. They may be a little boring because they're so pragmatic. I'd say a bit of a pessimist in terms of if you're looking for an optimist. They're not going to be as optimistic, a little bit probably more jaded than you. Or he's all about the money though. This guy has plans. He's got a lot going for him. So this isn't your hopes and fears. It could be someone that you're hoping to be more like in terms of characteristics and energy that you're hoping to draw in, or it could be a fear, someone that you're wanting to avoid. It just depends on your situation. I see this as a beneficent influence on you, something that you can draw on in terms of his characteristics and his being grounded and down to earth, making good business decisions, that kind of thing. All right. In your outcome, you have the 8 of Swords reversed. So, again, mental energy. Releasing, you're getting out of some situation. For some of you, it's like you're getting out of a prison sentence, something that you've been stuck with for so long. And this is saying that there's a release from that self-imposed mental prison. It's like you suddenly wake up and realize, hey, I don't gotta stay here anymore. I can leave. I can get the heck out of here. So there's a release on your own, like sort of in your own mind, in terms of not having to put yourself in the situation anymore, not having to play the victim, not having to kind of be sort of the one that's always feeling like the bottom of the barrel mentality. I really see it's getting yourself out of this poverty mindset. That's really what I'm seeing here. And it happens at the end of August, which is exciting. Now, I forget when Uranus goes direct, but it could be that you're working through some issues during August, and then as soon as Uranus goes direct, it's like you have an epiphany and you realize that you don't have to deal with this BS anymore. You can get yourself free. Drop off the key, Lee. Get yourself free. It's another message I'm getting. Drop off the key and get yourself free. So I want to pull an oracle message from the Oracle of Mermaids deck for my Sagittariuses. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Those on the cusp. Help guide my Sagittariuses on their highest spiritual path in love and in life. Message from my Sagittarius Suns, Moons, and Risings. Help guide them on their highest spiritual path in love and in life. All right, let's take a look. Oh, interesting. So the card that I pulled for you is the Selkie and her skin, reclaiming your authenticity. And Uranus is the planet of change, and it rules what makes you unique. And I remember receiving this card at a particular time in my life when I strongly remembered that I strongly felt like I needed to be with my soul family. I needed to reclaim some part of myself. It's like I had, okay, so for some of you who have been in a relationship for a long time, it could be that you realize that you need to pull back a little bit and you've been giving so much of yourself that to the other person or for other people that you realize that you have to start giving back to yourself in some way, reclaim some part of yourself. But let me read from the book here. This is a really interesting card. Very powerful message. So if this card has come to you, Sagittarius, it is time to dance, to be free, and to join with groups of women, I should say women or men, who wish to simply be. Free to dance under the moonlight, free of dogma, and even of political correctness. A time without children, without relationships, and without other couples around you. The joys of being single or of being free. A time to leave family and partners for a while, to claim your sea skin back. Choose safe environments. Do not trust people who come to you at this time and want to take care of you. This may be code for wishing to capture you. Go to a place where you are among your own gender, where you can be nurtured by contact with your own kind. Find a sacred place to visit and commit to a regular time out in that safe haven. It is now time for you to support and encourage the freedom of other humans and creatures. When we do this, our own freedom becomes more natural to us. Make a donation. Okay, this is the part where it gets a little bit... the author of this book is very into sea conservation, which I personally enjoy. Make a donation for seal conservation, or make a donation or volunteer your time doing something that you deeply care about. That's another message. Do not support practices or companies that benefit from fill in the blank, something that you really care about. That still take place. Visit the lands of blank, blank, blank. Visit a place that you hold dear to your heart. Or travel in visions, past life memories, and dreams, and set your sulky self free. I also want to say just travel in general can be really good for you at this time. Some of you, when you receive this card, there's a specific place that you want to go to, that you want to return to. It's like you want to be with your soul family. Again, being with your own gender can be very helpful at this time, or being with people that you associate with in terms of your own gender, like your support group. Keywords: reclaiming your authenticity here, okay? So for some of you, this is going to resonate at a very deep level. And it can take time for you to break out of your shell, to realize that this is what you really need to do right now. It feels right. On the 2nd of August, the moon goes into Leo, okay? The moon is in Leo. This new moon in Leo is going to kind of pull this need to be free, need to be yourself, need to have fun, need to be with your own kind. It's going to make this feeling stronger in you. Also, you being a fire sign. So I'd say that this energy will persist throughout the month of August, and I see by the end of August, you do set yourself free. So, fantastic reading, Sagittarius. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, leave me a comment. I read all my comments, and I enjoy reading them very much. Thank you for your patience. I know these readings have been taking me forever to get out. That is the nature of the readings for August. They have been long, they have been intense. There's a lot of powerful energies going on, and a lot of good things happening for all of us. So hang in there, take it one day at a time, and sending you many blessings, love and light. Namaste.